What's up, guys? This is Derek from MorePlatesMoreDates.com. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 14 kind of tips, tricks, delicious low to zero calorie kind of options you can have to stay, keep your appetite suppressed, stay fuller, kind of spice up your diet as well. All things that are going to be very, very helpful in getting to a very low body fat percentage, because normally the number one reason why people can't get shredded is because they can't stick to a strict diet, and especially when that strict diet is low in calories, everyone's going to get really hungry, and getting through a day where you're constantly starving is not easy to do. And you can only have so much willpower to do that on a day-to-day basis. And these 14 things I'm going to outline are going to make it a hell of a lot easier. So let me just get started. First thing, sparkling water. First thing you should do when you wake up, go chug some sparkling water. What it does is the carbonation in the water itself is going to fill up your stomach and send a signal to your brain, which is going to kind of tricks your brain into thinking that it's full, and your brain is going to send out signals or stop sending signals to create like hunger hormones, like ghrelin released from the stomach, which is going to make you hungry. When you have a full stomach, your brain is programmed to make your body feel satiated and satisfied, so you're going to stop being hungry by kind of artificially filling up your stomach with that carbonation. So that's a good way to offset cravings in the morning right when you wake up. Number two, black coffee, a thing I like to do closer to the afternoon. It's a great way to suppress your appetite. The trick to it, where most people screw up, is they add a bunch of sugar and like whipped cream and other sugar-dense garbage to their coffees at Starbucks and stuff, and they end up making some like concoction that's more calorie-dense than having a hamburger. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of it. What you want to do is, once you start feeling that you're a bit hungry, go make a cup of black coffee sweetened with stevia. Stevia is an all-natural sugar replacement. You can find it at your local grocery store probably. Tastes exactly like real sugar, but it has 0 calories in it and doesn't induce an insulin spike. Insulin spikes, if you don't know, occur when you raise your blood sugar levels by ingesting carbohydrates. Insulin spikes in your body, which will actually make you even more hungry, and it will also shift your body temporarily into a fat storing mode instead of a fat burning mode. So you don't want insulin spiked at all during the day, ideally, if you're trying to burn fat. So you also want to have 0 calories, and you also want to suppress your appetite. So black coffee with stevia is the way to go. It's a great way to kill your appetite, kill cravings. Third thing that I love is, let me go grab it really quick. I actually had most of these ready on the side here. I guess I forgot this one. Is sugar-free Monster energy drinks. So these are probably one of my favorite things to have. This one in particular is 10 calories for a whole can, which is basically nothing. The other flavors are 5 calories or 0, depending on which flavor you get. And there is no sugar whatsoever. And obviously, the caffeine in it helps suppress your appetite. It tastes great. It's carbonated. It helps you feel full. It's something to sip on. Keeps your mouth busy. It's just one of my favorite go-tos. I like it even more than Diet Pop, to be honest. And it's probably not good to make a habit out of having these all the time, but if you're at like a really, really tough point in your diet, like I have like one of these a day usually, and sometimes I have it instead of a pre-workout, and it's delicious. I like it. And yeah, it kind of kills, like if I have a sugar craving, it kind of like gets rid of it. Let's see, ephedrine. Okay, ephedrine is only legal in Canada. It's not legal in the States. I don't know about other countries that you might be from if you're watching this, but you're going to have to check on that. But it's a great fat burning compound. It is a great energy booster. And I find it suppresses appetite even more than caffeine does. So sometimes if I need a boost because I'm just like run down because I'm on a low calorie diet and I'm feeling hungry, I'll go pop some ephedrine and I'll be good to go for a while. So make sure you check into your laws in your country before you try and get ephedrine. For Canadians, I've linked it in my article. All of these are actually going to be linked in my article, by the way, for like anything I mentioned in this video, just for your reference. Some of them, most of them, I've listed the cheapest place to get them, and some of them in particular, you might have to shop around a bit to get the best price. So, yeah, like obviously, like sugar-free Monsters, you can probably get at your local grocery store, but I listed the bulk options, so you might be able to get a cheaper price at the link I gave you. Just make a judgment call on that based on price. Next thing is, the fifth thing I recommend is sugar-free Jell-O. This stuff is awesome. It tastes great. Comes in a wide variety of flavors. It's, for a quarter package of this, it's only 10 calories with no sugar, no carbs, and you know, like one full pack of this actually is like a giant bowl of Jell-O, and it tastes great. It tastes like it has sugar in it, and it's only 40 calories for like the whole bowl. Like I actually will make like 2 whole things of this, put it in a giant glass tray, and then put it in my fridge, and then I'll have like 2 or 3 days worth of Jell-O to binge on. And you can pretty much binge on it without having to worry about it screwing up, you know, like your macronutrient intake for the day, because even if you have like a whole pack of this, it's only 40 calories. So if you're like really dying and just like need sugar badly, like this is a great way to kind of kill that craving, because it tastes like super sugary and it tastes fantastic. Number 6 is Walden Farms sauces, dressings, syrups, condiments, spreads, and dips. I put them all into this one category for number 6 just because they have so many good products that I didn't feel I wanted to list them all separately, but a lot of them are hit and miss because they're not even low calorie, they're literally 0 calorie. So some of them taste fantastic, but then they have a lot of products that just taste like fucking shit. So like you want to make sure that you check reviews before you pick ones, but in particular, I list my favorite ones. The first one is their pancake syrup. Okay, this is definitely probably their number 1 product. It tastes exactly the same as normal pancake syrup, but it's 0 calorie. You can literally, if you make like a protein pancake and then you put this on it, it's like the best thing ever. Then the next thing is their calorie-free chocolate syrup. This is also great. I put it in, I don't know if you've seen my recommended like delicious shake article I published a couple months ago, but a really awesome thing to do with that chocolate syrup is you pour 2 cups of egg whites into a shaker cup, then you put the calorie-free chocolate syrup in and shake it up. It tastes exactly like Nesquik chocolate milk. It's pretty unreal. Let's see, next thing is their calorie-free Italian dressing. It's tastes pretty close to normal like Kraft Italian dressing, so that's why I like it. It doesn't taste like some weird chemical mixture of fake stuff. Also, I like to put this on bread. This is their calorie-free strawberry fruit spread. Tastes like normal jam. It's pretty awesome to add to your, like if you have bread, and you could probably put it on other stuff. I just don't really put it on anything else other than that, to be honest. And then next, this is great for your diet. Probably doesn't have sandwiches in it. I just put this on my chicken, but it's honey mustard mayo. Or wait, no, this is the chipotle mayo. I actually ran out of the honey mustard mayo, but I actually prefer the honey mustard to the chipotle, but they're both really good. I would recommend either of them, to be honest. Again, 0 calorie. I just like dump it on my chicken, and it's pretty good. And then marshmallow dip, I actually ran out, but one thing I also like to do is I'll take a few scoops of the marshmallow dip, and then I'll take the calorie-free chocolate syrup, and I'll like stir it up, and I'll put it in the freezer, or not the freezer. I'll put it in my fridge for a while, and then I have kind of like a ice cream, like calorie free, like dessert dish thing that I can have later. And yeah, it tastes really good. Next thing is diet soda, number 7. This goes without saying. Things like Coke Zero are all 0 calorie, and they taste pretty much identical to normal Coke. Or my 2 favorites are Diet Orange Crush and Coke Zero. Another thing I've been doing lately is adding, I forgot to get this out from the cupboard too, but sorry, there's so many things. I should have been more prepared. It's DaVinci vanilla syrup. This stuff is 0 calorie as well. What I'll do is I'll take the Coke Zero, I'll like pour a glass, and then I'll take the DaVinci vanilla syrup and I'll put it in it, and it makes 0 calorie vanilla Coke pretty much. And I guess in the States you guys probably still have vanilla Coke, but here in Canada, vanilla Coke hasn't been sold for a while, and there definitely is no diet vanilla Coke. There's not even normal vanilla Coke, so I had to kind of like make this myself. If you guys have diet vanilla Coke where you live, then you're lucky, because it's my favorite flavor. But anyway, even if you don't, you can just make it yourself with what I just showed you. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't put on the list in the article, but I should have, I totally forgot, is mustard. Is like it's 0 calorie, and it actually tastes really good. You put it on your chicken, you put it on, you know, your turkey, you put it on your beef, like whatever. It tastes really good. It's 0 calorie. It's definitely a must-have in a diet for like a strict cutting diet, in my opinion. Let's see. Next on the list is sugar-free gum. You know, it's like less than 5 calories per piece. There's no sugar, so it doesn't spike insulin. Something about chewing gum actually promotes satiety in the body. So when you're chewing gum, it can help reduce your cravings, reduce you from getting as hungry, which is all beneficial for trying to, you know, avoid binging, and kind of just keeps your mouth busy. It sounds kind of weird, but when you get really, really lean and your cravings are just through the roof, like sometimes all you can think about is food, and having something to chew on just really helps. Number 9, BCAAs. This is another thing. It's kind of just something to sip on throughout the day. Luckily, or like, it's not luckily, but BCAAs also help muscular recovery. They're calorie free. And if you get a good tasting one, they're actually very pleasant to sip on throughout the day, just to keep your appetite at bay. They definitely suppress appetite more than just normal like water with calorie free like flavorings would. Like, you know, the like Mio and that kind of stuff. So BCAAs not only help the muscle recovery, but they taste good. And sometimes I like to, I'll take ice cubes, put it in a blender with some water and BCAAs, and kind of make like a BCAA slushy. And that's a really awesome way to kill cravings and, you know, just have like a really like great tasting drink to sip on. The problem with most BCAAs is they taste disgusting and they mix really badly. They're really clumpy. So you want to make sure you get BCAAs that mix well and taste great and have a good nutrient profile. The best brand I know is Extend by, I don't know how to pronounce it, Scivation, but anyway, they're pretty much the most well-known company for their BCAAs, and for good reason, because their BCAAs are the best. So I definitely recommend them. I'll link them in my article as well. Number 10, salad. Like, it's pretty, I don't know, some people don't really think of salad for some reason, but just having like lots of leafy greens and other low-calorie veggies like in a big bowl, you can easily kill your hunger with, you know, like 30 to 40 calories, just because there's so much like fibrous, full of fiber vegetables in this bowl that are just gonna like fill you up, but there's no calories, so it doesn't screw over your diet whatsoever. So you can just go to town and just like fill up a giant ass bowl with as much salad as you want. And then you can put the Walden Farms dressing on it that I told you about too. and it actually makes it a really good, like, tasty Italian salad, Italian dressed salad. So it's definitely a good go-to I have as well when I am just dying and need like something to fill me up. Next on the list is PB2 peanut butter. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I had it until relatively recently, but basically what this stuff is it's powdered peanut butter, but it's deriving from peanuts that are first slow roasted and then pressed to remove the fat and oil. So there's actually 85% less fat calories in it than normal peanut butter. So you can have literally 2 tablespoons of it is only 45 calories, whereas 1 tablespoon of normal peanut butter is around 100 calories. And not only that, there's 5 grams of protein in it too, versus only like 1 to 2 in a normal peanut butter. So it's kind of like the ideal, like fitness, diet, bodybuilder peanut butter. And what you do to make it is you just take however many tablespoons you want, you put it in a bowl, and then you add a bit of water and you stir it up. And it makes like the exact same consistency, same texture, same look, same taste as normal peanut butter, but with way less calories. And yeah, it's that lately if I ever have like a really bad craving, I just need some slow digesting fats to kind of like fill me up a bit. I'll have like 2 tablespoons of that. Okay, next is Shirataki noodles. These basically are, they look exactly the same. Well, they don't look exactly the same as they look like normal pasta noodles, but they're like white as opposed to kind of like beige of normal noodles. But they taste exactly the same. The texture is like essentially somewhat the same, but there's 0 calories in it, like literally 0. So you could have a giant like pasta noodle concoction with chicken in it, and you can like douse it in some low calorie barbecue sauce, and you could literally have like a giant bowl that's only like 250 calories, whereas normally if you had that much pasta from normal pasta, it would be like a 700 plus calorie meal. So I like to do that as well. I'll put some sugar-free teriyaki sauce or some low-calorie barbecue sauce on it for some extra flavor. And yeah, as long as you don't get grossed out by the fact that it's white, like I don't at all, but some people I guess might. It almost looks like an alien noodle kind of, but they taste fine. It tastes good. Just honestly, 0 calorie. Like you can't beat that. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. Next up is Guy's barbecue sauce. Okay, this is the best barbecue sauce on earth for dieting. Let me grab it. Okay, I've tried a lot of barbecue sauces, low calorie ones. Walden Farms one sucks, don't get it. This is Guy's barbecue sauce, and it's sugar free. For 2 tablespoons, it's only 10 calories with no sugar, and like 2 tablespoons is actually a decent amount. So if you literally even want to like drench your chicken, it would only be maybe like 4 to 6 tablespoons maybe. And yeah, so it's super low calorie, sugar free, doesn't induce an insulin spike. The one knock that a lot of people have about diet, like carbless barbecue sauces, is that they're really thin, whereas normal barbecue sauce is thick, right? So it kind of throws a lot of people off. But this stuff in particular, it's the closest consistency you're going to get to normal barbecue sauce, and it tastes exactly the same. So you honestly can't beat it. I've tried a lot of different barbecue sauces, and this is by far the best. This is the original flavor, which is usually what I go with. They also have smoky garlic, which is really good as well, that I like to use sometimes. And then spicy as well, and they have a few other ones, I think. Moving to the last spot on the list is... Sorry, my camera just froze. This is Seal Sama teriyaki sauce. And basically, it's sugar free, just like the barbecue sauce is. It's 5 calories per tablespoon, 0 sugar, 1 gram carb. It's once again, comparing it to normal teriyaki sauce, it's a bit thin, but out of any teriyaki sauce you're gonna try that's almost 0 calorie, this is by far the closest tasting to normal teriyaki sauce. And even on cheat days, I'll still use this instead of normal teriyaki sauce. So that's how close it is. So like usually on a cheat day, like instead of having like sugar reduced ketchup, we'll just have normal ketchup and stuff like that. But like for the barbecue sauce and the teriyaki sauce, they taste so similar that I'll still use the low calorie one just because it tastes so damn good. So there's no sense in using the calorie dense version for no reason. So anyway, this one in particular, it's actually kind of hard to find. I didn't link it in Amazon just because the price is just obscene. I think it's like $18 for one bottle. And at my local low carb grocery store, you can get it for like $8 Canadian. So I guess in the States, I don't know what it would be, but I'm sure you just shop around. I'm sure you can find it for around like $7 online somewhere. And it's definitely worth it. I'm telling you guys right now, put it on your meat, put it on rice, put it on your Shirataki noodles, put it on pretty much anything, and it's just like, it's bomb. I'm telling you. So anyway, those are a lot of the things I do to keep myself sane, stay 7% body fat without wanting to kill myself, and kill my cravings so that I don't feel like raiding my pantry and eating cookies all day. So hope you guys like that. All the links for the relevant products are in my article. So go to my article, read it, subscribe to my blog on the upper right corner of my blog. There is a subscribe button that you can fill in. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel and see every time I produce new stuff. So thanks for watching, guys.